Before we get to the news, really quick update on yesterday's trivia game. And if you don't know what this is about, bear with me for like 30 seconds. You'll probably be confused, but it's okay. We'll get to the news in a moment, like I said. So yesterday, we were playing Guess the Anime. And I gave some hints that, looking back on it, weren't great. They weren't horrible because some people did actually guess right. But, you know, there were a lot of incorrect guesses, which, again, I attribute that more towards my hints not being great. Not horrible, but not great. But the answer was .hack sign. This is an anime, like I said, I watched a long time ago and I liked it, but I'm recently rewatching it and it's now become one of my favorite anime of all time. And Tsukasa, the main character, is also one of my favorite characters of all time now. But, you know, to really explain why I like this show and this character so much, I'd probably have to do a full dedicated video to it. We're not going to be doing that all here. We're going to get to the news now. But for anyone curious who missed the answer in the pinned comment, yes, the answer was .hack sign and Tsukasa. But now we'll get to the main topic. Here is the latest. A lot of people are talking about this clip of streamer Tokyo Sims being confronted by some African men in Japan. This was a weird thing where, like, they went on his stream, then they got offended that they were on stream. They start demanding things from him, like deleting the stream and stuff like that. He goes to walk away. He's like, you know, he's trying to de-escalate and just walk away. They start putting hands on the guy. And then, you know, when he's not falling for their harassment, they start accusing him of being racist. Oh, wow. That's original. Instigating, causing problems. People aren't having your nonsense. Suddenly, they're the racist ones. Okay, yeah, sure. Now, I will say, I'm really not a fan of IRL streamers. A lot of the time, they're super obnoxious people. I don't know anything about this Tokyo Sims guy, so I'm not calling him obnoxious. I'm not saying he is or isn't. I'm just letting you know, I get it. If people are skeptical of IRL streamers, I am too. But like I said, in this clip, it looks like these other people are the instigators. But I'll play it for you. Go ahead and take a look. And quick context as well. What really seems to have offended the guy is Tokyo Sims was streaming with this woman. And so he's with her, and he notices that this green shirt dude comes up and starts talking to her, so he pans the camera over to her. And again, him and her, Tokyo Sims and her, are together. But the green shirt guy gets really offended at that. And that's like the main point of contention here. That's where the issue really pops off. And it's like, I don't know if the guy was trying to hit on her and it didn't go well, so he was embarrassed or something. Who knows for sure? But that's essentially the context to know as we play the clip. So now go ahead and take a look.
Why are you capturing that video? I saw it. I was behind you. Why are you capturing that video? Why are you capturing? Delete that. No, delete that video.
This is first of all.
What? Delete that.
Excuse me.
Video.
Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you?
But you know I was here.
Excuse
I
me.
was watching both of you.
Can I?
What did you?
I can see you now.
She's
Now,
on
why
our
are you
stream.
saying
Hey,
that?
don't touch me.
No, I
She's
know.
on our stream.
Listen.
She is streaming with us.
Listen. She's on our stream.
Yeah.
She was saying bullshit on the stream. So I want you to go ahead and delete it now.
I can't delete a live stream
Why?
because that's not how live streaming works.
Excuse me.
これライブ
Excuse me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm done.
Can't delete.
You cannot delete it.
Because it's live. This
Listen,
is being broadcast
can I ask
to
you?
1,000 people.
Can I ask you?
What?
I'm a filmer too.
ねダメそれ
Whoa, 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 whoa.
話しかけたのそっちでしょうちこの子たちと一緒におった
See, listen. I'm going to put you on my live stream.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can record me?
Yeah. I've
Dude.
been here for 25 years. Without becoming so racist.
Oh, racism.
Now, the one caveat that I'll say, there's clearly some editing there. For argument's sake, I don't know, maybe there was a racist remark said that got cut out because there was some editing, but I don't know. I would say, like, even if there's a chance that's the case, it's less likely than it not being the case because, like I said, the guy was already causing problems from the get-go before he started, like, throwing the racism card out. So I'm not really inclined to believe that there was actually anything racist here. But of course, I'll make that disclaimer because there technically was an edit. There was like some cut content. So like maybe, but probably less likely than the reality of it just being, like I said, the guy just being a complete moron. Now, over on Reddit, people are actually trying to blame Japan for this more so than, you know, the black people that actually did this in the clip. And they're saying stuff like, oh, they're tied to the Yakuza and the police are in on it too. These people in the clip are toots or touts, however you say it. And they're trying to like scam money from people. You can see that right here. They try to coerce tourists and sell illicit narcotics and stuff like that, right? But the framing of like putting it all on Japan, I'm not really buying this comment because I live in LA and I see people like this all over Los Angeles too. And crazy thing, Reddit, there's not Yakuza out here in LA. So like, that's not really, I don't think a very accurate explanation. Like maybe there's some truth to this, maybe, but that's clearly not the main issue. Like I've seen these guys all over Los Angeles, especially downtown LA. When I'm around downtown for like Anime Expo, these guys are all over the place. They're trying to scam anyone they can. I've had them try to scam me. They've tried to scam my friends who come in from out of town. They hand you this like disc that's their mixtape or like their music or whatever. And I know the game that's being played. I've dealt with these people before. I don't have any of it now. I shut it down immediately. But some of my friends, from out of town, like I said, they're not familiar with this. And they like actually engage a little bit. And I've had to step in and be like, no, we're good. We're good. Thank you guys. Have a good one. Say to them and just walk away. So I'm really not buying this comment. This whole thing seems like an attempt at like, what's the word? Not necessarily damage control, but like shifting it's not like deception. I'm blanking on the word right now. Misdirection. That's the word. This whole post seems like misdirection. I forgot one other important context in that little story I was telling you, because some people might not have experienced this and you're thinking like, oh, just hand them the mixtape back. They literally don't accept it right away. Like you grab it from them and then they don't take it back. They just demand money. And a lot of the time they're like trying to force it into your hand. It's like this really awkward thing. And they love preying on people that they think are like not confrontational or people that they think are pushovers, which is just all that much more pathetic. Like literally some school bully behavior. Also, I keep saying mixtape. I'm talking about like their SoundCloud nonsense. I don't even know. Who even knows what's on the thing? They say it's their music. I've never actually listened to it. Maybe it's an empty disc. I wouldn't be surprised. But let's return to the Tokyo situation with these Africans in the clip, because obviously their behavior is horrible. And obviously like the worst thing is the victims that they create. But there's also another issue. They also cause problems for other black people. They contribute to stereotypes with their actions. So there's like multiple layers of how selfish and disgusting these people are. Like, not to pull the my friend's black card, but one of my closest friends is black. And I don't say that again to pull that card. The reason I bring it up is because he's a gigantic weeb and he would love to go to Japan. We talk about it fairly often. But if he ever goes to Japan, he'll probably be negatively stereotyped because people in Japan have to keep putting up with nonsense like the guys in this clip. And you can't blame the people of Japan for having those stereotypes when they don't see black people very often. And then the ones that they do are like Johnny Somali types. But my point is, it sucks for the good people out there that want to visit and would respect the culture, respect the people and all that, because now they got to deal with negative stereotypes that are pushed on them when they don't even act like that. So it's all around a very unfortunate situation. The people in this clip are selfish for so many reasons, and they have the audacity to act like that and cause problems for everyone, including other black people, but then they're going to go and cry racism when it doesn't even apply. And it's like, dude, look at what you're doing. Look at what they're doing. But now for the people that have been annoyed that I've been blocking this full comment, if you're curious about the full take, well, you already know what I disagree with. There might be more too. I didn't read the full thing yet myself. So let's go through this together and unpack the rest. For those wondering, these people are staying in Tokyo with the help of the people they work for, organized crime and Yakuza, but not exactly what you know from old documentaries, who give them fake marriage visas, etc. The police is fully in on it too, so reporting stuff like this is more likely to get you in trouble than they are. It's not necessarily because of greed. Japanese police just have a very, very long history of working alongside or getting along with organized crime in order to keep up with performances. They are more interested in closing cases than solving crime. Their primary job is to scam, exorbitantly expensive drinks, do not go to the bars that they suggest, coerce tourists, and sell drugs. This is all by design. It's just how Japan is. Mostly harmless if you don't film them, don't follow them, mostly, okay. Why does that have the same energy as like the mostly peaceful protest thing? Like, hey, they're mostly harmless as long as you never run into them. Like, okay, bro. Mostly harmless if you don't film them, don't follow them, or buy anything from them. But you'll get scammed or drugged, etc. if you do follow them. Okay, that's insane. They are very persistent, but it's not a dangerous area if you just ignore them. They try to seem very friendly. They are not. They will take advantage of you if you let them. They could be deported, but honestly, then the scammers would just be harder to spot. What? What do you mean? What does that even mean? If they're gone and they're deported, how are they harder to, like, okay, yeah, I guess they'd be harder to spot because they're literally not there anymore, but what kind of argument is that? Hey, don't deport them. We won't know where they are if they're deported. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop pausing so much. Let's finish this comment. if you visit the area, or excuse me, these guys kind of stand out. No way they do. If you visit this area, just treat it as a saying no thanks exercise and go about your business. There's no need to stop and engage with them. They're used to being rejected 1,000 times per day. Okay, so yeah, those last 3 sentences, that's basically what I was talking about earlier. Like, you just gotta keep walking from those people and, you know, be sure they're not following you or anything, but just ignore them as much as you can. Just try to get away. But a lot of that comment was hilarious though. Like, they kind of stand out. Yeah, the African men in Japan kind of stand out. Yeah, I can't believe that. I never would have imagined that to be the case. Here's a comment actually calling out the comment that we just read. Like I said, a lot of that didn't add up in my opinion. Let's check out this person who also issues a rebuttal. Says, all of that's almost completely false. The Nigerian touts don't work with Yakuza. The Yakuza have been pushed out of the main entertainment areas of Tokyo for a long time by the Yakuza exclusion ordinances, and these areas were taken over. The Nigerians are there mostly all legally as citizens, as a result of Nigerian migration to Japan in the 80s and 90s, which is why they can't be deported, as well as by marriage. There was also a huge push for cleanup for the Olympics. There's constant announcements in these areas in like 5 languages, specifically about not talking to the touts, and there's constant raids on these businesses. The best way is to just walk past like they don't exist with the I am dead inside look in your eyes like a normal Tokyo resident. Someone else saying, yeah, I have no idea why that BS post has so many upvotes. Well, yeah, I know why. It's because it's Reddit. LMFAO, these touts can't be deported because most of them are citizens. And then this other person's like mocking that other comment where that person that we were laughing at said they're working with the government. And this guy's like, okay, bro, in what world? There was also that other comment claiming that they're not actually citizens, they're on visas. So I don't know, are they citizens or not? Are they just on visas or not? And it's like, dude, either way, something should be done. These people are causing problems. They're scamming people, drugging people, harassing people, getting physical. We could go on and on and on, but I'll leave it there. You get the point. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.